Hello guys, here's a new video, like always. Well, reaction. Anyway, enjoy the video, don't forget the like, subscribe, and special subscribe, okay? Well, I don't want to watch reaction today, okay? I will not watch you today. Or you know what, I will do it. Anyway. Okay guys, here's another video. Today we're reacting for Movies Memes by Vascal. Okay, let's get going.
Bad movie, didn't understand a thing, 0 out of 10. Anybody else love villains who did nothing wrong trope? Okay, the guy in the middle got gaslighted so hard when the plot of the movie is good. The actors can't act for anything. POV. You're watching a movie on a bright day with the window open. You can't see the movie at all. Nightmares?
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, it's especially when when you're having a 4K Full HD 60 frame TV. You know when you have this and then you're watching and you will be how I have to say it. Well, it will be like. You know what I mean. It's becoming funny actually.
Just free horror movies that you produce, direct, and star in. Me watching a movie for the 1000th time. Movies that have been on my watch list for years. Romance as a main plot. Romance as a subplot. Me watching movies on illegal streaming sites was illegal. Other friend who's seen the movie looks at you right before the plot twist hits, and then you overreact just to see their reaction. The movie was I've seen better. Where's your body? You mean you're not a clumsy soldier fanboy twink? I can't believe I was in love with a chick. Netflix, after they help you spell a movie they don't have. Why do they do this? How my friend explains the movie. When I watch it, when the de-aging budget is $10, people are honestly built different. Because imagine watching Final Destination while on a plane. That's manifesting. Gorillas in movies. Gorillas in real life. The villain's lair could be anywhere. The villain's lair. Sharks. T-Rexes. Reputation ruined by Steven Spielberg when a movie based on a real story has this story is fictitious disclaimer. There are so many movies to watch. Which one are you? There are so many movies to watch. A bus. Spider-Man destroying a bus instead of picking up the goddamn kid. The kid. Movies based on a true story and also movies based on a true story. Disney executive. I need ideas, people. Big ideas. Employee. What if we did all of our movies again? You know what? You're onto something. This won't work.
Yeah, Disney coming like, that's very good. Good idea. Congratulations, you will get more payment for the next from the next month. Okay, let's make an Rapunzel in the real life. Zemba, a lot of things. Okay, good job, good idea. We looking at the person of the tour. Good.
And after it works, a fantastic movie, a useless 18+ scene, Doctor. 149 minutes to live. Me. You think an hour is 100 minutes? My favorite part of racing sequences in movies is when someone notices they're behind, so they just decide to be faster. When you watched a full 2-hour trash movie just because of a random short hyping its 10-second clip. I feel like even 1 out of 10 movies can have a really good 10-second clip. Bro, this movie is so boring. Yo, can you turn on subtitles? Ooh,
where's the movie?
The plot starts with a retired hitman being haunted by their past. Thor throws the hammer. The dog picked it up. How? Asks Iron Man. All dogs are worthy. John Wick approves. Mum said, it was the saddest part of the movie Titanic. Watch the funny say that again movie. For the first time, abysmal crap. I guess that gif is all this movie was fantastic for. Movie studios, after spending $300 million on the second installment of a fully finished franchise to make $301 million at the box office. Space footage.
Yeah, 1 million.
Space footage with interstellar theme music. That's the theme music of space. Watching a horror movie with friends. Everything is so fake. I know. Watching a horror
Oh.
movie alone, it's not real, it's not real.
Oh,
Disney
the-
scrapped plans
Yeah.
for Tangled 2 after the
Scam.
original team couldn't find a story worth telling. Please do more of this instead of putting out money grab nostalgia slop. POV. You picked the movie, so now you feel responsible for how good it is, as if you wrote, directed, and produced it yourself. I don't care if the humans
Oh.
are the bad guys in the movie. I want them to win. Watching Jurassic
Oh,
movies
yeah.
for dinosaurs, but they keep giving more screen time to humans. Did you know that in The Terminator, the crew was originally going to use practical effects for the endoskeleton, but Arnold surprised the crew by actually turning it into a metal skeleton. Ratatouille 2 is
Yeah.
reportedly in the works at Disney. They're fumbling so hard if they don't call it. No, they're not No, this is a horrible idea. What's the movie
Ratatouille.
name? Ready or not? Ready? You're an idiot. People rave about Johnny Depp in these movies, but
Oh, Johnny
man,
Depp.
there is absolutely no one who could have played a pirate better than Jeffrey Rush. My stomach rumbled
Oh,
during a
okay.
job interview, and the guy said, "Forgot lunch?" Told him, "Nah, just hungry for success." Define range. Wait, he's been a rat and Jesus? He's also been a goblin. Why don't we see you anymore? Me. Breaking news in the world of acting. Losing weight does not make you instantly likable again. Me, pretending to vibe with the op. Because
Okay.
they low-key have good gossip. People in movies
Oh.
will see this and grab a piece of toast and leave for school. Or they'll take like half a take so long.
Wait a
I don't
minute,
know how to
give
tell
me
you
one-
this, but I could literally
Give
see
me
the
one
lint on the hoodie.
second. Once.
Real acting and makeup makes better enemies than CGI. Biggest missed
Okay.
opportunity in movie history. I'm just disappointed that in all three movies, we never saw a car wipe its tears with its windshield wipers. It's not about you, it's about me. MJ, the film is
Oh.
called Spider-Man 3. Superhero movies.
Oh.
Technology they can't explain. It's quantum nanotech. This is an official
No,
concept
okay.
art for Cars 2. Me, after watching
Oh.
the most gut-wrenching, boring movie because everyone else keeps telling me it's cinema. The girlfriend I
Oh,
want,
yeah.
the girlfriend I have, who said I'm your girlfriend. My family watching
Yeah,
the movie.
my girlfriend.
Also been a billionaire. Me, explaining everything I know about the cast's personal lives. Random Midwest minimum wage cashier, who Hollywood is trying to sell as new beauty symbols. Me, every morning. Because
Okay.
who the hell is the production team for my dreams? The trailer
Oh.
looks amazing. The movie looks pathetic. On gang,
Oh,
the gang in question, that movie you want to watch, isn't available on any of your 17 streaming services. You can rent
Oh.
it for $9.99 though. Christopher Nolan's
Oh,
film for the
$10.
Odyssey
Okay,
versus
this is
historical
expensive,
accuracy.
actually.
This is why they hired Chris Nolan and not a nerd on Twitter. Correct me if I'm wrong, but MCU Hulk hasn't won a one-on-one fight since 2008. Time Traveler. Hey, is this World War I or World War II? World War I soldier. The look when you
Oh.
realize there's a sequel. This range will be
Oh.
studied one day. I'm actually quite glad he escaped being just the Twilight vampire guy. You wake up as Homelander, but with your morals/immorals and sense of self. What's your next move? Why was he so
Oh.
upset about a
Okay,
broken
I don't
plate?
know.
Just buy a new
Okay.
one. That's what the whole show is about, idiot. Breaking equals
Yeah.
bad. I'm not
Oh,
the main
bad.
character. I'm the unhinged older sibling. The weapons the bad guys' armies have in the movie. The
Oh,
weapon the bad
yeah.
guy himself has in the movie. Quick overpaint
Oh,
I did
yeah.
to explain to my friends why I want to watch, and tried to watch King 2019, but can't. When do we start to take the color out of history? The plot to Mary Poppins is weird. Imagine being 8 years old and your absent father hires a woman off the street to sing you about how fun it is to drink cough syrup. Theaters. Nobody wants to go out to see movies anymore. Also theaters.
Okay.
$52! No way, it's that
Oh!
expensive. If a movie is 3 hours
yeah.
long, the theater
Yeah.
should pause for a bathroom break at
Oh,
some
yeah.
point. There should be a button you can press on the armrest when you have to pee, and when a certain percentage of people press the button, they pause the. This is such a good idea! Quits for 8 years because he had bad knees and was sad. No arms, no legs, still
Yeah.
kicked butt through all 3
Oh.
movies. The Odyssey.
Oh,
I love
damn.
democracy. I got so many dislikes. Rewatching. You're the first person ever in history to rewatch Black Adam. Drunk off my butt after downing 5 He-Man Long Islands and about to show everyone in this theater who really has the power. Genuinely, why
Oh.
did they make this movie? They were trying
but-
to make money
yeah.
by selling tickets in the theater. I thought I liked seeing movies, but turns out I was eating candy in a dark room where it's illegal to talk to me. In the movie American Psycho, Christian Bale based the main character on a Letterman interview featuring Tom Cruise in 1999, When asked about the inspiration behind Patrick Bateman, he replied, Tom Cruise on David Letterman had this very intense friendliness with nothing behind the eyes. Every day of my life I think about this fact. Every single day. Movie good guys set phases to stun. Movie bad guys set phases to miss. Mediocre action movie director. We need an action character to play the main Dwayne Johnson, from films which gave us memes to films which are the memes. Who wants to watch Cars with me? Screw your cars! We're watching A Bug's Life. The film follows a young Sylvester Stallone and the dramatic journey it took to get Rocky made. A dude playing another dude. The motion picture. What I want after watching the live action remake of How to Train Your Dragon, Dwayne The Rock Johnson as Shrek. A horror movie that exceeded my expectations is Black. I don't watch horror movies. I'm too scared. Directors. When their movie was so bad, the internet started making memes, making it successful. I'm a victim of my own success. This July is going to be wild. You think they carpooled between sets together? British rat movie, French rat movie. Flushed Away is so good. When you show them a movie deeply rooted in your soul and they say it's boring. When there was a huge argument in the group chat but you were asleep. I lost my limbs, the Jedi Order, my mentor, my best friend, my ability to breathe normally. I miss Padme. Oh my. Me trying to find that movie that I watched once in my life when I was 7 years old because it crossed my mind. Come on now. The Grinch that stole women. Certified Tubi Classic. I'm a bee. And I'm dating a human. Now you're a human, yet not even close to dating another human. How pathetic you must be. Yo, date your own kind, Barry. New York is funny, because this is not AI, we're just outside. This is something Spider-Man would actually be doing if he was real. The random thief you recruited in the beginning of your JRPG adventure, when you have to fight God. Have you seen Groot? Who? What did you do to Groot? Like, what's up, danger? Toddlers using Einstein's field equations to determine the absolute worst time to poop themselves, or try and drink corrosive liquids. New teaser for Final Destination Bloodlines. Bunch of nerds like, that's not what a trained bartender would do. This is Final Destination, where we die extra stupid. Warner Bros. Executives seeing Obsession make $400 million on a $750,000 budget. Spider-Man fans, after seeing him being alone, miserable, and broke again, pretend like this isn't the happiest day of your life. I can't. Shrek shares the original concept art versus the final result for Shrek 2. Thank God we got that final result. When you are new to a game, but your friends already have cool skins, stop saying brave when you mean racist. Have you watched Racist? I have. Going to the movies by myself because I'm just a chill guy who enjoys the magic of cinema alone. Hang on, my property is actually infinitely large. Without the authorities knowing about all this large space and taxing me for it, this is a nightmare. I'm going insane. POV. Me watching another movie while everyone is out socializing. How I feel in my friends' DMs, begging them to watch a movie I've loved. How guys who have already watched the movie look at you when something is about to happen. Biopic films that turned into a meme. I always thought the fourth one was from Star Wars or something. How fast I turn around when I hear someone talking about movies. Cheers to Flynn Rider, the closest Disney ever came to a realistic male character. So I have made the decision to trust you. A horrible decision, really. Minions, wishing they were as iconic and funny as him. Minions are iconic and funny, come on. When you're watching a movie and you're about to fall asleep, but some...
No, please. Okay, I'll give... Okay, I skipped the ad. This freaking ad. But the record got a part of it. I have to cut it in the montage now. Oh, come on! Okay, let's continue.
Minions, wishing they were as iconic and funny as him. Minions are iconic and funny, come on. When you're watching a movie and you're about to fall asleep, but some crazy plot twist happens. Disney, I'm the bad guy? The film industry? Yeah. How did that happen? Movies, where the rich girl gets a new necklace that symbolizes somebody owes her. So, she goes and sleeps with a homeless guy. Diglett. It's not Diglett, it's Uncle Ben. I'm not gonna lie, getting sucked into Jumanji for 30 years doesn't sound too bad right now. It was only 2 years ago. I've lived 1,000 lives since this. Memers when a good movie comes out. Memers when a bad movie comes out.
Good, let's go.
And I thought I found a free movie on YouTube, just for it to be a picture the whole time. First, look at the X-Men in Avengers Doomsday. Hold up. Who the
Oh,
hell
yeah.
is that in the second photo? We all know who it is.
Oh.
Why is he playing chess? How do you
Yeah.
stay so upbeat after everything? Practice, I guess. My mom, dad, Uncle Ben. A movie can't
Oh,
change your
yeah.
life, but Fight Club can. Lawful good to chaotic evil. How am I feeling? True neutral or bit of chaotic neutral? Nothing to see here. Just
Yeah.
two legends smiling at each other. Netflix didn't
Yeah.
kill movie theaters. $25 popcorn did, and $12 water sealed the coffin. In Beauty and the
Yeah.
Beast, Bella is considered to be extremely attractive, even though she isn't. This is a subtle hint to the fact that I'm a homosexual and not attracted to women. 2007 to 8
Yeah.
was an epic year to be a kid. I just saw the reviews for Tron. Tron's negative reviews. This sucks. At least it looks pretty. Tron's positive reviews. This film is pretty. I wish it didn't suck. It's a little sad that
Yo.
the three little green aliens barely have a role after Toy Story 3. Did anybody notice the
Yeah.
storekeeper was at the party with them? Folks, the budget was $700K. Do you really think they had enough money to pay extras? They barely had enough for the leads. Alien vs. Predator, Requiem. The first movie to spend $0 on lighting. My dad.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
a spider. The spider's in my house. Most people,
Oh.
when their hair dries naturally. Me, when my hair dries naturally. Me, when I'm watching a
Yeah.
movie with my siblings. And they keep asking me questions like I directed the movie. Truly impressive how a character with very limited facial expressions can so clearly display murderous intent. Who took my... Oh, never mind, I found it. If every movie and show promotes the opposite of your beliefs, you might have the wrong beliefs. Maybe I'm an NPC. No, having the same opinions as celebrities and major corporations while repeating every media talking point verbatim is what real people do. Obsession has surpassed Sinners as the highest grossing live action film of the 2020s. I think the takeaway here should be that we should be extremely happy that the two highest grossing live action original films of the entire decade are critically acclaimed horror films. People yearn to be scared. That's all I'm learning. Are we serious?
Okay.
You saw this in real life? I would trade the entire Fast and Furious franchise for just a part 2 of this movie. What movie is this? Cody Rhodes shares new
Okay.
BTS selfie. It looks
Oh.
stupid as hell, and that's how I know this movie will be amazing. I can't wait. Imagine
Yeah.
watching this movie in the cinema. Paint drying. It's a 2016 British feature film about paint drying on a wall, lasting for 10 hours and 7 minutes. The film was created by Charlie Lean in order to force the British Board of Film Classification to watch all 10 hours to give the film an age rating classification. Real, we've got Toy
Yeah.
Story 2 and 3. Mental disorders, 4 and 5. Toy
4
Story
and
1 is
5.
such a fun movie. They look like they're about to have the craziest night of their life. A 2007 movie starring Michael Cera, The Wolf of Wall Street, will be
Okay.
released in Disney+. Some 13-year-old is about to have his world rocked. It's a good movie. I'm rewatching Toy Story 1, and why is Molly in the front seat? It was 1995. Nobody gave a damn. The plot to Thor was directly stolen from Cars. A man chasing greatness gets lost in a small desert town with no clear way back to the life he once knew. As time passes, he falls in love, learns humility, and grows as a person. By the end of his journey, he's
Okay.
able to return home, forever changed by the people he met in that desert town. Neo having to accept a cookie from Oracle during her talk with him is the best program-related joke of all time.
We done, okay? We done. See you next time. Subscribe for or I will butcher, okay? Ah, it's hot, okay.